Well, I will show here the basics of using the sewing procedural. Okay, I'll drag any model here, which is a shirt actually. Okay, oh, it's any material here in fabric. This may be here. Okay, I'll drag any model here, which is a shirt actually. Oh, it's any material here in fabric. This may be here. It's here, let me see here. Fabric, 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 fabric. It's here, let me see here. Fabric, 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 fabric. There's this, it can be this so much. I'll put it here, bigger activities, beauty. There's this, it can be this so much. Here the project. Now I will install here version 13 of sewing tool. Just drag here to the material base. I'll put it here, bigger activities, beauty. Material base I will choose just for this section. If you wanted to stay in your Substance Painter, you put shelf. Here the project. Now if you wanted to follow your project, you put this project. I will install here version 13. Here in my case, as I don't want him to save, I'll just be available for him to be available in this section. 13 of sewing tool, just drag here to I imported he came to the material base. Wait there, where did he go? To material base. I think it's this guy here, 13.3. This is this one. Let's drag him over everything. It turned out that I changed the base material here unintentionally. Ready. And then I don't read it up there, I put this guy from here. I don't want it to affect. For example, here I don't want it to affect roughness. I don't want it to affect the shine from below. So let's take the roughness here. First let's get the background here, it has his parameters. Let's drag him over everything. So somewhere here is a parameter to take the background. I think it's here in basic setup. I don't want it to affect ours here, VG fabric. I don't think so, it's not. For example, here I don't want it to affect roughness. Here internal background off. I don't want it to affect. So now he took the background. Affect the shine from below. So I only have the material here in case. I will slow down here. Below. Only climbing here you can decrease. I will see. Let me come here a little. This is the front of the shirt, let's put it here. Decrease more. Yes. Let's see that it is more or less, but I don't want him to repeat himself here, neither here nor behind, anywhere. So I will turn off the tile. Here the repeat I will turn off and put none. So he will be alone here. And then you are seeing that he has a kind of weird resolution. It is because the texture has low. This does not have much solution. If you imagine that all this tile here, in this case here, this tile all here is TWOC. Resolution. So if you get half, this little piece here is 1. And this here, if you see this one here, is about half of half. So it has about 512 ek. It is a. So what does that say? This says that this UV, if you want this here to have a very good definition, that this UV has to be a Uden. Very low. Like you have to take this shirt here, just the front of the shirt, and put it on. Low resolution. Hole here in the texture tile, and the other piece is in another Uden. Or the other option is that you increase the quality of the texture here. You go here up, on texture properties here it increases. I'm using TWOC, I'll put it to 4. I think it won't be enough yet. It will improve, but it won't be enough probably. So now the texture is being generated in 4K. It has improved. There's a speculation here that I'm not enjoying it very much. You can go here too. You are seeing he is affecting only the normal map but is not deforming the shirt. So you have to come here, check if the displacement the height is on is turned on. I think it has high control here. How much? How much? So in effects height has this control here. You can hang up to say that you don't want you to affect. See? And then it does not affect anything. You can say that you want it to affect. Only here if you think it was a lot. I think from what I remember you have control here for you. Decrease this amount here, overall height probably. Fabric height influence, I think that's it here. Let me see if that's it. Yeah, it's affecting, you see. It is getting softer here. It is affecting a little smoother. It's heavy now because it is 4K, right? Anyway, let's say it's more or less. Here is the roughness of sewing. I'll put it less shiny. It's less shiny now. But it's not affecting the displacement yet, right? This is probably because it is delegated here the displacement of. Here, the displacements of the substance are on, but is zero height here. Let's put something a little bit. But the subdivision of the model is low, so everything will be broken. So we increase a little just here and increase the subdivision here. This is just to get an idea of how it will be. Now the lyrics are really relief, you see. So it's getting more interesting. Now let's say you want to change this writing here for any logo. You come back there on the properties of the material. And then you come here input selection. Here you select the type of input you want this theme. So there is depth here, there is the text input that you say you want. If you put text input, do you see? It is moved here to the text mode, and then you can come here on the text tab and write whatever you want here. This mode is kind of limited here because there are not many sources, but it's just for something you can type. It is very limited in fact. It's very heavy there, fork. See? More or less just to get an idea. Here you exchange text input to bitmap custom. And here with custom bitmap he will look for the image that is linked here in this guy here. Let's see if I have any. Since I don't have any, it will be like this. Let's get anyone here from, preferably a black and white image. I will even look for an image that I have in my HD. I think I have some. For example, let's say I want to do this Adidas here. Let's see if it will work. I will pull here. I will pull like alpha only in a section. Here is Adidas. It will be a problem because it is seen as in black with white background. It would be the other way around. So this makes the process a little more complicated. The idea would be to get out of here and change to reverse. Because if I play this image here, it will work. Look, it's already did it. It has already worked. Here, see? Right. And caused a difference herein. Not to speculate, but this can map. Oops. Yes, let's see. I think I have no way to reverse this image here directly. You can do this, but then it is a much more complicated process to. I would have to put the layer. Explain. Then put a fill on that layer. To place this layer alone. Put this alpha on this layer. And then I can apply an inverting effect. And as you can see here in the result of this layer, it's more here to see, but the object is ready. The logo is the color it should be. Now how do I pull it there? I have to come here. Click on that guy. I have to create an anchor point here actually. Anchor point. I'll say here Adidas for example. I came here at layer I want. I will delete this layer here. I came here at layer, click here anchor point Adidas. I want. So he will use this final image from here from anchor point and will play here. And there it is there. See? Yeah. It works then. With any logo. You change the logo here. Let's put any random logo here. I'll put this one right here instead of custom image. It has already worked. And then you can climb. Position and out there. And that, as soon as you use it. Basically. Then you have the parameters of changing the color. You can do other things here. Make other adjustments. Oh. Let's see here one thing here at roughness map. Roughness is leaking a little bit of roughness difference here. There is one thing that I have to fix in some a little younger version. Future I must fix it here. See? Roughness is not ruling very well here, but you can fix it inside the painter. You can come here and paint a rubber. Create a layer mask here. A white mask actually. A white mask. I came here in this layer. Here the paint. And then, see? The difference of roughness on the edge there is fixed. Anyway, that's it. I think that's it. I think if you still have any questions, tell me. I think then I try to explain a little. Roughness is still leaking a little roughness. Better than it should. That he should have 100% roughness. It's the kind of thing that you can work here using a level's roughness of the shirt. I'm here in roughness. This will affect only roughness. And then you can control it here. So it is better. So these air of the material I didn't fix because they are bound to fix it. I will fix it in the future, but virtually all of them can adjust to the painted itself. If you want one logo on the back. If you want a different logo in front and back, we can simply double it here. Put here back. Ready. And here at back I can put that one. I think I doubled the wrong logo. I doubled the wrong material. This is fabric. That's it here. Duplicate. Let's say this is the back. Let's say that on the back I want a football team. I come here in the basic setup. You also have the option to choose if you want to fill the shape or if you just want his outline. You change here to outline. Theoretically, See what he did? He created only one. It's because I'm 2 here now. He created only one edge. I don't know why he changed the color. One edge. Fill in. So I'll put it here that this will be a text input. I go here in the text. I will put the number 5, 10 for example. I will increase the size. Let's put this number 10 here on the back. Like soccer shirt, something like that. The source doesn't help, right? But just to show. I'll get the front. Now I have one logo in front. And the number here giant behind. Embroidery. It was too big. It's leaking here a little, but this is this guy here. And now I'll put that number here. And now I'll put that number, and now I'll put that number here. And now I'll put that number here. Ideal text is to make an artway and bring it here. Here. But just to show. There's a logo here, a logo here. This is what I can put in the arm right away. Just double and reposition. It's okay. So I think this already works for you.